It's more confusing than Inception, harder than an erection. It's cooler than Andre 3000. Oh, let's get ready for Sweet Connection.
Hello and welcome to Sweet Connection. I'm your host, Catus. With me today, Jason, stop fucking around with that whiteboard. Now you've ruined the intro to the show. I'm your host, Catus. With me today is the very late Jason Lewis.
Hello.
First time that you've ever been late to the show. Why were you late?
Poogate.
Right.
Poogate 2019.
Right. What the fuck is Poogate?
Several amounts of poo in a short space of time.
Right.
From a small human being.
So why is it called Poogate? Is there like some scandal about it?
He hadn't pooed for 3 days.
Jesus.
4 days. So that's the scandal.
God.
Where's it been? All came out at once. Scandal.
It's not really a scandal though, is it? He's not denying it, is he?
He has been.
For 3 days he hasn't done a shit.
It was horrendous. The other day, this isn't the worst poo. The other day, Cassandra was asleep. It was about 11 o'clock at night, and he pooed. I was like, this is about a week ago. I was like, oh, all right, okay. Took him to the changing mat, took his nappy off, cleaned the poo up, lifted his legs to put the new nappy under, pooed on my hand. I was like, pull my hand away, let him keep pooing. Cleaned it all up, about to put the new nappy on, done it again. I was like, it's fine, I can handle this. I can handle this on my own.
With a very strange look on your face.
Cleaned it up again, pooed some more. I was like, nope, I can still do this. I'm not waking up Cassandra, I can do it. Got it all clean and all that lot. Took him into the lounge, fed him a little bit, and then he projectile vomited all over me.
God damn.
And the sofa. And I was like, I'm out.
I'm tapping out big time.
I woke Cassandra up. She weren't happy, but I couldn't.
I just
locked myself in the toilet.
Handle this.
I locked myself in the toilet for 5 minutes. I was like,
you're just crying.
Oh, horrendous.
So is fatherhood what you expected?
And more.
Yeah, but I'm not particularly good with poo and vomit and stuff.
You're better when it's your own kids, but when it's like all of it at once and lots of it.
Yeah, and it's a weird colour as well. It's like a green.
It tastes
yellow.
like
what?
Not taste.
God damn, Jason.
It smells like, you get tiger bread.
It's a very salty taste. Go on. Tiger bread.
Do you know tiger bread?
I know of tiger bread.
It smells like that, but like bad.
Really?
Yeah. Like you can. I distinctly can smell that, but it also makes me heave. So
right,
it's very strange.
It's because I fucking love tiger bread.
So do I.
So if that ruins tiger bread for me, I'm not going to be happy.
Well, it hasn't for me yet.
I'd rather have the fucking tiger bread than the fucking baby, frankly. All right, at least fucking tiger bread doesn't shit yourself. Can you stop touching my feet under the? Every week,
touch my foot.
Every week we do footsies.
Do you just want to go in the other room and fuck?
Yeah. Anyway.
Speaking of fucking,
I
forgot about this story that I keep meaning to bring up every week.
Yeah, go on.
As he takes a sip from his tea, cracks his neck. Ben,
how is that tea, by the way?
It's all right.
Is it?
Ben, why don't you tell the story about your last swivel chair and when you sold it and the incident that took place before you gave it to a relative of Laura?
No, I'm not. I'm not doing that. So the last thing we did on the snuggle chair,
listen to this smut podcast
that we then gave away, is we fucked on it. That was the last thing we did.
I heard that you jizzed all over the cushion.
That was a different time.
Oh, right.
That was just before he came.
That was the new one.
That was. It's wipe clean, this one. It's leather. Yeah.
Oh, cool. Wonderful.
Okay, so your tea is okay, yeah?
It's all right.
Because you have 2 sugars in your tea, but for the past few weeks I've been putting 1 sugar in there.
I know you have.
Did you? Oh,
but I can't.
That's absolute bollocks.
That's why I ask every time when you made me a tea and you're like, oh, I put 2 sugars in there. And I'm like, all right. And I say it's all right, but it's not. And
can you really taste the difference?
I can. It's not as sweet.
What? Fucking hell, Einstein over here.
Well, you asked the fucking question. You're a dick.
I was very, very hungover this morning.
I'm not surprised. When aren't you hungover?
Yeah, except it was quite bad last
what
night.
Happened? Thanks for the invite.
I had a few of the guys over.
Yeah. Oh, thanks for the invite.
Thanks for the invite. Yeah, cool.
Prick.
Had a few of the guys over. Obviously, it is a bank holiday weekend.
Mm-hmm.
So I went out Friday night.
Yeah.
Nothing too heavy because you know what?
Thanks for the invite.
You know what? We'll skip Saturday and we'll go hardcore Sunday night for the bank holiday Monday. and go hardcore we did. I went and bought some flavoured vodka, which is... It's like my kryptonite flavoured vodka. Obviously, it's quite nice to drink.
Do you remember our own flavoured vodka we tried to make?
Oh, the one
Blends.
where you just spat in the vodka. Did we finish that?
Yes, we did. At your last barbecue, I downed the bottle.
Oh, you downed a bottle of vodka
Story
with
is,
gob
I don't
in
know
it.
if have we told the story on the show?
Go on, let's just retell that.
Well, what is it? It's got to be at least 5 years ago now, I think.
Yeah.
5 years ago, Ben's old house, as a housewarming present, I bought him a little bottle of Glen's.
Which is vodka. Very
Yeah.
cheap, nasty vodka.
Awful. I was poor at the time. We drank.
And now you're slightly less poor.
Now I'm struggling. I think we drank, half of it at least?
Yeah.
And then I thought it'd be a genius idea to put my Strawberry Millions that I had in there.
Yep.
And then you were like, that's disgusting. So I thought, I'll take it up a level. And I spat in it. We bottled it up.
And
then,
I kept it.
And you kept it.
And
we kept it on top of the fridge in that house, I remember. Because I used to come around like once a week, didn't I? We used to sort of have a few bevs. That was quite nice. Then you got other friends that ignored me until
Pretty
the
much,
podcast came up. But anyway, I'm over that. And then you moved
He's been
house.
waiting to say that since he joined.
And then so you moved house, and I was like, did you bring it with you? Because I didn't come properly until you spread your bum cheeks a bit more. And then you pulled it out of the cupboard. I was like, and I got really happy. And then we left it. Then you had a barbecue, and I was quite tipsy,
Oh, yeah.
as always.
Doesn't sound like you. Is
Um,
that the same barbecue where you drop your phone into the icebox?
Yep.
And it then stopped working?
Yep.
Yeah, okay, good.
Forgot about that. And then you were like, I've still got the Glens. I was like, bring it here. So that had because the barbecue was last year.
So
Yeah.
4-year-old gob.
4-year-old gob, Millions in Glens. I sort of downed a quarter of a bottle.
Yeah, it wasn't very nice, was it?
No, I don't know. I'm still here.
Yeah, so I had flavoured vodka, and we were playing all sorts of drinking games. We played Ride the Bus. We
Yeah.
played Ring of Fire.
Okay.
We played 21. Have you played 21 before?
Yeah, that's just hit me.
No, it isn't that.
Hit me.
It's not fucking blackjack. It's
right.
it's a drinking game. Anyway, and then we played beer pong, and I got, shall we say, because with beer, I can really handle my beer. I can drink a lot of beer, right? And it's hard to get me drunk on beer because
You can't get through a normal day without a beer, can you?
pretty much. Yeah,
You can't get through breakfast without a beer.
yeah. I just pour Carlsberg in my Frosties. With spirits, you can't taste it as much if you mix it with something. So I find myself pouring very strong drinks, and you have 3 of them.
That's
and
my
suddenly
problem.
you're bloody and I can't stop myself.
No, that's
So-
like the rum, wasn't it? When we had the
Yeah.
yeah, that was bad.
So I didn't actually make it out. I just
Did you not?
I got too drunk, and I was like, you know what? I can't go out. I can't stumble over and get thrown out of a club.
I need
So
to
was
go on
just
a night out soon. Next night out you do. Actually
Okay.
invite me because I will try.
Actually invite
I
you.
will try and come.
Okay.
Even if I just come for prees, I think that'll
Well, I think next weekend they've got a 90s night at one of the bars down the seafront, which I want to go to.
I don't know if I do want to go on a night out. I don't know. Part of me does. Part of me
You
doesn't.
should do, be a laugh.
We'll see.
Okay.
Are we doing a bar crawl this year? Mm-hmm. I won't come to that.
Why not?
I've been to the last 2, have I?
Yeah, it's fine.
Oh, we'll see.
So I was very, very hungover. In fact, when
I
I
thought
went
you were
to...
going to cancel today, to be fair.
Did I?
Yeah.
Yeah. You know what? And I still don't feel particularly great, because when I was making your tea, I poured the hot water in, and I was like, something's not right here. And I hadn't put the fucking tea bag in.
No, I didn't taste like shit. I thought you were going to say you gobbed in it or something.
So I was just like, oh yeah, I've got to actually put a tea bag in to make the tea. But yeah, I had a very good night up until the part where I got incredibly drunk very quickly and didn't even make it out. But you know,
Hey, pussy.
you live and you learn. Except I won't learn. I'll do it all over again. How was your night?
Wonderful.
Wonderful. Oh,
Wonderful. I went to, it was more of an afternoon thing.
Yeah.
I went to, which I didn't know until the end, which I'm a bit annoyed about because I wouldn't have gone otherwise, was to a fundraising event to send a 15-year-old to Cambodia on a volunteering trip.
Why would you send a 15-year-old to Cambodia? Usually you're getting out of Cambodia.
Do you reckon she will fly the flag or sweet connection? Thing is, she'll get there and they'll be like, you're from England.
No, you cannot do that accent. You just absolutely can't. What do you think you're doing? This isn't 1973. You can't do those accents anymore.
You'll have to bleep that out.
No, I'm leaving that in.
And they'll be like, so do you listen to the Sweet Collection podcast? And she'll be like, no. And that's the end of that conversation. But
all of that for that.
Yeah, anyway, if I'd have known it was a fundraising event, wouldn't have gone. Because they're all a bunch of dicks.
The very charitable Jason
They're all a
Lewis
bunch
there.
of dicks when it comes to that. However, we only went because my wife's best friend was singing, and she's a very good singer, so
Okay, good.
I went to go see that. But unknown arch nemesis to the show.
He must know now, sure.
I don't know. He
Okay.
didn't, because obviously Cassandra saw him and told him, but he didn't recognise her.
Who is he again?
I don't want to say his name.
It's Ryan Gooding, who is a professional fraud and trickster who likes to pretend he can talk to the dead to swindle old ladies out of money.
If you've listened to any episodes of the Sweet Collection podcast, you would know that we don't like him.
He's our arch nemesis, Ryan Gooding.
So anyway, he was there when I walked in, and I sort of hid behind Cassandra, just in case.
Like a really brave man.
Like a really brave
hiding
man.
behind his wife.
I used her as a body shield. But that's not the main part of it. Anyway, he was in charge of the raffle.
Right.
I bought 2 raffle strips, £1 each, may I add. Fucking hell. And some of the prizes were, like £20 voucher at the restaurant or the pub that we were at.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Like Easter eggs and all this lot. And then this one prize out of the blue came out, and he said, and the next prize is a 15-minute session with myself. And I went, that you fucking
Psychic
dare.
session. Okay.
Yeah,
okay.
That you fucking dare. And he pulled out the number 444, and I had the strip starting 445
Fucking
down to
hell.
4. So I was one number
way
out
away
for having a session with Ryan Gooding.
Oh, that would have been
I'd
amazing.
have kicked off.
So did you speak to him at all?
I didn't.
Right, okay.
Until he then said, if you'd like to buy a raffle for the 50-50 raffle, where you pay... These things were £2. That was a fucking rip-off. But you say £2 and then 50% of what they make is the actual prize money. And he said the prize money is now just over £100. I was like,
yep,
I'm doing
go for
that. And then he said, come and speak to me. I was like, oh.
No thanks.
So, begrudgingly, I just went, can I have a ticket? You fucking fraud.
I was convinced you were going to go and speak to him. Me and Laura were speaking about it. I was like, I bet Jason is going to have like a beer and then just go over to him and just call him a cunt.
Well, I don't drink beer.
No.
However,
okay.
I did have a cider.
You'd have had a Southern Comfort and lemonade.
No, I didn't, because I was driving. So I thought, I do want something. And I don't want Strongbow dark fruits, because I had that day before. Old Mount cider.
Okay, yeah.
Pineapple and raspberry.
Yep.
Beautiful.
It's our new sponsor.
Yeah. Anyway, and then also in the raffle, I forgot to mention, he said, and the last prize is a tarot card reading.
Fucking hell.
And he said, with Kathy. And he pointed to the corner, and this woman, stood up and went, ooh. That was Kathy.
What?
And I was like, what the fuck is this bullshit?
What?
Yeah, so Kathy's a real person.
Okay, but she's also his spirit guide. Do you reckon there's 2 Cathys? Do you reckon she just happened to be named?
if you're a fraudster, which
okay.
you would have a bit more creativity.
Has he just named
the same name?
Has he just named his fake spirit guide after his mate Kathy?
Yeah, that's just stupid, isn't it?
It's like me and my spirit guide, Jason Lewis.
Yeah.
No one will ever crack that code.
No, who knows? Fucking bullshit. And then do you know what the worst thing was? The 50-50 raffle.
Yeah.
The person who won it went, I'll put my money back towards the fundraiser.
Fuck
No, you played a 50-50 raffle to win the money. Don't give the money back. That's just a waste of time. I just paid £2 for nothing. And that lady can go fuck herself.
Sweet connection telling you to go and fuck yourself.
Ah, nice. Oh, very good.
Oh, get out of my system. Other than that, it was a quality time.
It's like therapy, this show. That's good.
Other than that, yeah, quality time.
Oh, good. Well, we're going to quickly do Cat's comment corner.
Okay.
Pause while I edit the theme tune.
90 degrees, that's the corner. Type of setting, that's the corner. Hurt your enemy, that's the corner. Cat's comment corner. That's the real corner.
You know how sometimes on Facebook you'll see like a random police station post a funny mugshot? There was a UK police station that posted a mugshot of a very young offender who was very badly cross-eyed. One eye was looking straight, one eye was looking out the door.
Cross-eyed is my favourite thing. I love
It's your favourite deformity.
Yeah.
But and I was
really
just like, there's going to be some good comments underneath here. Lewis says he is wanted for burglary. Looks like he's been robbed of his vision, poor sod. Rory says, man, these puns are getting cornier and cornier. That's a very good joke, actually.
Fair play, Rory.
One on main beam, one on dip. I really like this one. If I had a quid for every time he looked at me, I'd have 50p. Daniel says, this guy is his own lookout when he's breaking in. His own eye has sent out a search party. Tony says, can you please look directly at the camera? I am.
Poor soul. What did he get arrested for?
Burglary. He'd be an amazing burglar because, as they've said, he could literally be his own lookout.
He weren't amazing because he got arrested.
Very good point. Maybe he's an idiot. I tagged you in the video, didn't I, during the week?
Oh, yeah. Brutal.
Yeah. Do you want to explain to the listeners what video I tagged you in?
So,
where was it taken, first of all?
It was taken on the Ipswich docks.
Which is very close to us.
Which is just up the road. 15 minutes.
Yep.
It's a shithole. I wouldn't advise it.
It is a massive shithole.
Go past Ipswich, you come to Felix, though.
Yeah, that's the best advice you're ever going to get.
Beautiful. But anyway, this drunk guy was dicking around and hopping and skipping around the sort of the edge of the quay. And there was a railing, and he was in his pants. I think
he was in his pants. Yes. Because of course he was in his pants.
And he went to
jump
over the railing.
Over the railing. The
railing was probably what? Like a foot
it's
high,
not like a solid
high?
railing. It's those ones which is like a chain.
Yeah, the chain. Yeah.
So you have like a sort of post, and then you have a chain to the next post. And he went to jump
over the shortest bit, which must have been only about a foot.
It's very, very small.
Yeah.
It's very short.
Fucked up, got caught in the chain, and just face planted the ground.
Yeah, and he curb stomped his own face. It looked fucking...
That sounded good, didn't it?
I've got to edit that out now.
No, leave it in.
Fine. But it looked fucking brutal. And
Did you see there was like a pool of blood?
Yeah, because,
that made me clench.
In this spot. Where'd you clench?
Bumhole.
Yeah, I know that.
Oh.
Yeah, and I was just like, nothing sums up Ipswich. like a drunk man trying to jump into a dirty river and then failing.
That river is like worse than the sea.
and just fucking fell over it, cocked it up, smashed his face on the fucking pavement. What a wally. But
he's the what a wally. We spoke about that every week, didn't we?
We're not doing another segment. I cannot have more segments on this show. We are segmented out. Do you watch Britain's Got Talent?
Yeah.
Did you watch it Saturday, I think it was?
Drips and drabs.
Okay. Did you see the lady with the harp?
No, but she was playing it sexually.
I fucking hate Britain's Got Talent. I hate it, and I hate every cunt who watches it, okay? And that includes Laura in this, because she watches it. And I've got to watch it by default. It's fucking bollocks. Anyway, this lady, right, probably like 50, she was playing the harp, and then she started to like lean over the harp. Then she got on the floor and put the harp between her legs, and was just playing the harp or like moving her legs up and down, like simulating sex with this harp. And I was like, this is bollocks. The crowd and the judges were eating this up. There were a round of applause. They all stood up afterwards. It was just like, that is not talent.
Play the harp that well?
Not really. And the harp's a fucking stupid instrument as well.
It's just a big guitar.
It's a big old-fashioned guitar.
Yeah.
And I was like, how can you people be enjoying this? This is bollocks. And also, did you see the fat guy who got the golden buzzer?
Yeah, the fat Indian kid.
He wasn't even that good a dancer.
No, his parents should be done for child abuse.
Yeah, they should, He
just rolled up onto the stage.
Yeah,
Fat people can dance.
And he did literally roll, because he was that fat.
He was so fat.
And he gave some little wanky speech about loving yourself. And then did, a perfectly okay dance routine. But everyone fucking loved it. Because he's fat.
Yeah.
That's a bit patronising.
That was a skinny kid who went and done that.
Yeah, no one would have
may have just scraped them.
If he wasn't fat and he wasn't Indian,
it's not to be racist now, is there?
That seems to be the only reason.
Next should be saying it should be on the show because he's not from Britain. Brexit means Brexit.
That's a very good point, actually.
That's
only British people on Britain's Got Talent.
Oh, you xenophobic fuck!
You're the one who did that dodgy accent earlier on in the show. So
what are you talking about?
I fucking hate that show. I hate Simon Cowell as well. I hate how
he's got soft, doesn't he?
I hate how they sell it like he doesn't know exactly what's going on, Of course he knows exactly what's going on.
Yeah.
There are like fucking moments in the show where he's just like, oh my god. And it's like, you clearly knew that was coming because the guy set himself on fire. There is no way you, as the fucking producer of the show, did not know this guy was going to set himself on fire. There was some guy throwing knives and
Apparently he nearly got Simon.
he got on stage, Simon, and then had knives thrown at him.
Yeah.
It's like,
That's
there is no way you...
They've done that before.
There is no way you did not plan that.
No.
He knows everything that's going to happen, so stop acting fucking surprised.
Yeah, they'd have done the whole risk assessment.
Exactly.
All that
You know,
lot.
health and safety fucking sheets are plenty for that.
Yeah.
You know, and the guy's setting himself on fire. Simon looked so surprised. It's like, you knew that was coming. There's
Would
no
you-
way you didn't know that was coming.
Would you like to tell Britain's Got Talent to... I know we've used it.
To
but
stop
you-
being a Wally. No. We get one go fuck yourself, which you've already used.
We didn't
So,
use it last week, though.
We didn't. But you know what? That's last week. Fuck last week. Last week can go fuck itself.
Hey. Speaking of last week,
Yeah.
we discussed a challenge.
Did we?
About beer flavours.
Yes, I've got a good name for the beer actually.
Go on.
Sweet inebriation.
What does that mean? Well, how just be called the Sweet
means-
Connection beer? Because we've already got Enjoy Responsibly. So that's quite clever with beer.
Yeah.
Yeah. What about
Okay.
flavours?
Well, I'm just going to do strawberry, I think. I really want to do...
Are you having a laugh? Because I've been thinking about this all week.
What?
And I was thinking, summer is,
Round the corner.
yeah. And the main,
Some would say summer's already here because it's been fucking hot in
been
the UK.
beautiful this weekend.
Fucking
but
hell.
You think of summer, you think of Wimbledon. You think of Wimbledon and you think strawberries and cream. How
can I
about
put-
with strawberries
How can I put cream in the beer?
I don't know. You'll find a way. Strawberries and cream flavoured beer. I was thinking jelly and ice cream flavoured beer.
But how am I going to put that? I will...
Surely you can get like cream extract, which is like a fine dust.
A fine dust.
Pour in the beer. I think you should do it. The sweet connection between man and beer. Probably the best. If Sweet Connection done beer,
We are just going to get sued by Carlsberg and Carlyle.
fuck them.
It's good, but it's not quite Sweet Connection.
There we go. Done. So strawberries and cream flavoured beer.
On the back of the label, it should have one of those barcode grid things, which you can scan with your phone, and that then downloads to the website.
Oh,
Wouldn't that be
nice.
amazing? Okay, I will investigate if I can do strawberries and cream. If not, then I'll just do like a strawberry
Oh,
flavour.
here you go. Cream flavour extract.
Yeah, fine, but also I don't want to ruin the beer. Seeing
Well, you
as I've
just
got to
gotta
make
try
like 40 bottles at a time, I don't want to add cream and then fucks up the entire batch.
We'll do one batch. So you can get...
I'll do strawberry, definitely.
Do you not just... Oh no, cream isn't vanilla, is it?
I'm not sure about the cream. I think that would maybe fuck a little bit with
I think you
the...
need to look into it. Cream extract. If there's such thing, email in.
So you don't even know whether that's a real thing.
It should be.
It fucking should be.
Strawberries and cream flavoured beer. I'll drink that.
Great.
Unless it was... Oh, why can't you just do a cider? I'll drink a cider.
I'm not making cider, I'm making beer.
Oh, you fucking pussy.
Why don't you make cider? I'll make the beer,
I'm a bit
and you can
busy.
do a strawberry and fucking cream
I'm a
cider.
bit busy cleaning up poo, mate.
Setting up 3 days
Might have
worth of poo.
flavoured tiger bread. You think, oh, this beer,
Ti-
this beer smells like tiger bread, and I'm like, no, Ben,
That smells like baby shit.
it's poo. And you'll be drinking my boy's runny poo.
I saw a really weird show over the
I'm
weekend.
not surprised. You
It
watch
was
some
called
weird
like
shit.
it was called like Naked Beach or something.
Okay,
And basically,
I'm assuming it's like Naked Attraction.
a little bit like Naked Attraction. Basically, there are 3 people who are very, very insecure about their bodies, right? And and they hate being naked.
All right.
And they spend like a few days on this beach with about 15 people who fucking love their bodies and love being naked.
Yeah.
And then they try and help the other people to accept their bodies.
Do you like being nude?
Not really, no. I feel quite exposed being nude.
Not even around the house.
Why the fuck would I be naked around my house?
Why not?
For no purpose. You're not really...
That's the best place to be. You're not going to be naked at work, are you?
Well,
Well, you might, as your job
I have been.
as a male porn star.
the window for my bedroom is obviously at the back of the room. So I have to go through the door and then I have to walk like 5 or 6 yards to get to the window. If I'm showering and I walk in naked and my window is open, there is a lady who lives opposite me who sits in the garden and smokes, and I have to do like a Usain Bolt style quick dash whilst like ducking so that she didn't see me like waltzing naked. So I try to spend as little time naked as possible. How about you? Do you love being
Love
naked?
it.
Yeah?
Well,
Love letting it all hang out?
all hang out.
And it really does hang out.
Yeah.
It's your gut mostly.
Fuck off. Oh.
You got really scared by my dog when you came in, didn't you?
Yeah, let's just change the subject. Yeah. I closed the gate, your front gate, to make sure that the dog doesn't come out. I didn't even hear you open the front door. I'm a little bit deaf.
You up?
What?
You up?
And then I turned around to take a step. I almost stood on your dog, and he has a bell on his collar, and I couldn't hear the bell.
He didn't have a bell on his collar, but it like sort of jingles when he runs.
And I didn't hear that.
He was in fucking stealth mode, and then you just turned around. And you were like, oh, and you jumped.
You startled me. But yeah, no, very, very bizarre. Good news for you and the Sweet Connection fans. On the 9th of May, I have a hospital appointment to talk about having my tonsils and adenoids removed. Oh yeah, and that will not make me sound nasally. So for the
I can't imagine you not sounding like a nasally little bitch.
Yeah. So keep these shows, and then when I've got it sorted, we'll listen back and listen to now. And we'll be amazed by the transformation.
So will that also stop you from like squeaking when you talk sometimes, like fucking Scooby Doo?
No, I think it'll be worse for a little bit, to be honest.
Okay.
But it'll help me breathe because I can't breathe from my nose as well.
So what day is the 9th of May?
I think it's a Tuesday.
I'm actually on holiday that week.
Oh.
But that shouldn't affect the show.
Do you need me to do the show by myself?
No, it shouldn't affect the show because we're going like Monday to Saturday or something.
Where you going?
Cyprus.
Oh. Who's going?
Just me and Laura. Thanks for the invite.
What's happening to your dog?
Sorry?
What's happening to the dog?
He'll just be fine here, won't he?
Yeah.
I'm joking. No, I believe Laura's brother's going to be...
You believe?
No, he is going to be...
Is that the same person you gave the swivel chair to?
Yes, it is exactly... Don't tell him. I fucking hope he doesn't listen to this show, because that would be...
Probably doesn't.
That would be awkward. We're going to end the show there. On that note...
On the jizz cushion.
On JizzCushionGate, we're going to end the show. So you want to say...
Make sure you get me a present from Cyprus, by the way.
I will get you a present. I'll get you a little souvenir.
Good.
It'll be the shittest thing I can find.
That's what I want.
That's what I'm going to
And
get
I'll put
you.
it on my whiteboard here.
You either leave it on your desk, next to your laptop.
Yeah. Actually, let me watch porn whilst we're here.
All right. So I'm going to say thank you everyone for listening. If you like, stop fucking with that laptop. If you,
I'm not fucking on it. I'm watching fucking.
If you like the show,
Men and women jizz on swivel chair. Ben, you've been busy. Men and women.
If you like the show,
we're ending the show.
We're ending. If you like the show, maybe you should give us a review on iTunes. That always helps, or on Facebook, or you should like our Facebook group. That would be handy. But
Ben's in charge of that.
Yeah, and
follow us on Twitter.
Follow us on Twitter as well.
You might get some tweets on there.
Yeah, happy days. So say thank you everyone for listening, and fare thee well.
Ciao.
So, Jason, where can you get more Sweet Connection in your life?
Well, Ben, we are on Facebook at Sweet Connection Podcast, and we're also on Twitter at SweetC_podcast. So you can give us a like or a follow.
And you can also find us on iTunes, Spotify, YouTube, and Podbean. So if you enjoyed the show, you can give us a rating or a review or recommend to a friend.
And if you wanted to email in a topic or a question or just say hi, it's thesweetconnection@outlook.com.
Massive thanks to CIPP and Carlyle Laurent for all of our jingles. Thank you for listening and catch you next time.
Sweet Connection.